Forget what you've seen in the movies, knocking down any structure is no easy feat. Therefore, every single demolition has a carefully laid out plan. That is, until the structure starts falling down in the wrong direction. Today, we bring you a series of planned demolitions that went totally awry. Stay tuned for the biggest booms, wildest wrecks, and craziest plot twists on the internet. Low budget, cheap labor, red helmets, what else could go wrong? Listen guys, the lowest bid is never gonna be the best bid. I mean, that's what happens when you get your demolition expertise from YouTube. The start of what was supposed to be a flagship project for a Brazilian billionaire developer suffered a major disaster. Thankfully, and miraculously, everyone involved is okay.
Here it goes, guys!
You can break my bones, but you can't break my spirit. Is it really even technically a demolition if there's no overwhelming dust cloud afterwards? Hey, what's a demolition without some collateral damage, am I right? These iconic Blackpool towers saw their end after several years of poor maintenance. An incomplete implosion of a sugar factory in Eaton, Colorado.
That was cool.
The next leading cause of human extinction might just be a sledgehammer.
Oh, here it goes, here it goes! Let's go!
Speak of the devil. 22 million pounds of steel came crashing to the ground in New York City's demolition of the impossible-to-spell Kosciuszko Bridge. The process of taking down this roller coaster was a roller coaster in itself. It took almost 300 pounds of dynamite to bring down this 700-foot tall smokestack. To comply with new environmental regulations, this cooling tower at a coal-fired power plant had to go. What did the silo ever do to these kids? These were the final hours of the 1936 Old River Bridge at Meridosia. Did I just hear a chimney fart? This sure took a lot of explosives. That wasn't exactly the plan, but they did come crashing down all the same. And now the real work begins. These geniuses decided to demolish a chimney from inside of the house. So much for DIY demolitions, am I right? After a few too many hours of watching the Fast and Furious franchise, this guy decided to demolish his silo by ramming an unmanned car through it. Well, that didn't work out so well now, did it? So he decided to do it with a sledgehammer. Yeah, that didn't work out so well either. Yikes, these demolition clips are getting a little too close for comfort. This 55-year-old bridge in Ohio turned to dust super easy. It didn't take much to pull it down at all. At least that's what I thought, until I realized that 182 pounds of explosives were placed in 88 different locations for this demolition. Here's a demolition before the demolition even started. In case you somehow missed it, these are basically the final moments of Avengers: Infinity War. Nah, Michael Jackson did it better. Trying to think about the right word, but only whoa comes to mind.
Oh man!
It almost feels like they built this 600-foot tall smokestack just to watch it fall. Now you see me. Now you don't. These buildings may look perfectly fine, but they remained unfinished for a really long time, so the Chinese government had to interfere. Silos really do got a way of just bringing out the coward in ya.
There we go. Holy. Oh my god, that's cool. I told you it wouldn't be loud.
That was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be.
So, any volunteers for cleaning up the mess? Honestly, that chimney was already a sneeze away from falling over. Make sure you maintain a reasonable distance away from the silo being demolished, like these guys. Or else, stuff like this happens. Invest in real estate, they said. Man, that's a lot of debris to clean out of that water. He was this close to winning a Darwin Award. Sometimes all that's needed is a little tickle. These days, finding a good crane operator like this guy is like winning the lottery. Yeah, this isn't even a demolition, it's a demonstration of next level clownery.
Oh, guys, look out! Dad! Oh my God, Dad!
Using one stone to kill two birds? Whoever planned this demolition needs to stand trial. Luckily, there was no one in that barn. That smokestack really said, "We're all going down together." This chainsaw demolition almost went terribly wrong. This quarry blasting was so intense that it caused cracks in the properties of homeowners nearby. This electric tower pretty much just took itself out. I wonder if running for cover was listed in the job description. Damn, this guy controls a crane arm better than I can control my own arm.
Jetzt knirscht's im Gebälk. Jetzt knirscht's richtig. Jetzt würde ich sagen, gleich ist 5 vor 12. Jetzt neigt er sich, jetzt fällt er.
Arguably his first day on the job, so at least he's halfway there. Just another crane biting off way more than it can chew. Demolition of the cooling towers at Gia's St. John's River Power Park.
I got it.
This is pretty much everything that you shouldn't do when trying to demolish a structure. More often than not, when a new bridge span is constructed, the old one's gotta go. Well, they got some of it. I know this looks like a mere pushover, but in reality, this was the wrong chimney. Like butter onto a hot pan. You know what they say, out with the old, in with the new. All we need is somebody to lean on.
Dieu ces bruits.
With the ultra vintage look of this silo, a demolition was simply inevitable.
Grandiose. Ah ouais.
All four sisters waited their turn to go down. Again, this had to come down because a new bridge span was being built. A stern reminder to stay relevant, folks. This was put together so beautifully and fell apart just as beautifully.
There she goes.
Did they end up going for a welder to demolish this tower? I guess we know who the lowest bidder was for that project. I think cooling towers make for some of the coolest clips on the internet. The Longanay was once the largest coal fire station in all of Europe, but to make way for clean and renewable energy, it had to go. And in that moment, a huge part of my childhood memories turned to dust. This plant began operations way back in 1913, And then in 2022, the Alabama power plant's Gadsden boilers and stacks were demolished to make way for a new unit. Ah, a final kiss goodbye? Now that's some next level precision. Here, the roof of Folly Power Station's main building was brought down with explosives without any damage to the smokestack right at the center. And down we go. And finally, we decided to end this video with every single angle of the Rugeley Boiler House demolition. Don't click off yet. If you love our videos, subscribe now and hit that bell. And wait, there's more videos for you right here on the screen. Just click on the one that grabbed your interest and enjoy. See you there!